right, good morning everyone. We are going to be working on proportions of the human face. What I would like you to do is just make 6 proportional human faces, but I don't want them to have much detail. So we're going to look at the proportions of the human face right here. Basically, I want you to do something like this, but have it fully lined up. So I'll be talking about the proportions in a second, but what you could do is you can look this up on the internet just to give you a good idea. You can also look up the anatomy and just see like what is going on underneath the face, such as cartilage, bone, organs, structure, all of that underneath. So the eye is an organ, cartilage in the nose, the bone of the chin, and then the muscles that create the face too. So there's also a little bit of fat that is on the skin too, so you can get a good idea of that. Also, you can look online just to see faces, just to give you a great idea of how to make a proportional human face. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of paper on the side, and what you're going to do is you're going to start off with just drawing an oval shape. Okay, we're just getting the proportions down. That's all we're doing. We're just drawing in the lines, and we're doing it 6 times so you can get some good practice. You can go in different angles. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a vertical line. This is the center of your face. You're also going to be doing a horizontal line. That is the center of your face also, but in a different direction. This is the eye line right here. Okay, consider the eye line. If we go from here to the bottom of the chin, and that is halfway, we'll do this. This is the nose line. Okay, this line to the bottom of the chin, halfway again. So that is the mouth line. And depending on the angle of the face, it changes, but it wraps around your face. Okay, so we have the eye line, the nose line, the mouth line, and there's the chin. We also have the ears. The ears fall in between the eye line, and we also have the hairline. Okay, so typically your hairline is going to be somewhere around here. Depending on the person, it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to be drawing this out just a little bit. Okay, so I'm drawing in 2 circles. Now, these circles are just for placement to see where I'm going to be putting the eyebrows, and as well as leaving space in between the eyes that are the same, same length. So I am bringing, I'm going to be like just drawing some eyebrows. I'll go ahead and just draw in my eyes, just very, very simple, okay, iris, pupil, okay, because we need those to move on. Okay, so now that I have the eyes drawn, I'm going to just lightly draw in where my nose will be placed. Now this is not the bridge of my nose right here. This is just the width of my nose. It's the same width as your eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little teardrop shape, and a happy face shape. I'm also going to be drawing in the nostrils, okay, just to give me a good idea of where it should be placed. Okay, so there's the nose. I'm going to be drawing in the mouth line now too. The mouth line comes from the nose up here. You're going to be making like an M shape. Oh, I forgot to do these lines. These lines are where the iris is. That's the black part of your eye. And if you bring it down, that's how long your mouth is. Okay. All right. I can make the chin just a little bit larger because it looks just a little bit out of proportion right now. Okay. Then we'll do the ears. And then you can draw in whatever hair you want. It really doesn't matter to me if this is super detailed or not. I just want you to practice in the different, the proportions of the face, okay? I'm gonna draw in the proportions again just to give you a great idea of where things lie. So first you'll start with this oval shape, okay? Vertical, horizontal line, your nose line, your mouth line, okay? And then everything else kind of falls into place, okay? Another important thing, when you are drawing the face, the neckline typically starts where the mouth line is, okay? And again, you can draw in the features, make it look a little nicer, but I'm just going to be drawing in the eyes, drawing in some features so you can see being done. Here's the ear line, okay, and then I want it to have the outline, and then I'll have a hairline. Draw it in however you want. You can make up some hairstyles if you wish. This doesn't have to be super detailed. I just need all of these lines put in here. So I need this vertical line, this horizontal line, this halfway line from the eye line to the chin line. So this is half. This is half of that half, which would be a fourth. And then this is half of that half, that will be an eighth. Okay, we need those lines in. Then I need this line going all the way to your lip line, okay, and I need this line just to show the width. And remember, your eye, the spacing between your eye is the length of your eye. Don't forget your ears too. Okay, fall in there. So you want 6 of these, 6 proportional human faces that are about 2 by 3 on the paper. So I'm going to draw a few more, and I'm going to speed it up so you don't have to wait for me. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. This shouldn't take you more than an hour to do. If it takes you a little bit longer, that's fine. Your final portrait should be a lot faster and a little bit easier to do than your first, and a lot more accurate. All right, so I'm going to speed up the video now. Have a great time doing this. All right, so basically I made up all these faces on here, and they all pretty much have the same proportions, but I'm just gonna go over a few things that I didn't go over on this one. One thing that I want you to know when you are drawing something from an angle, whether it be like the person is looking to the right side of the piece or the left side of the piece or is angled down, everything kind of shifts with it as far as being it spherical. So let's take this one for instance. We had our oval shape, but the line ends up going in this direction with a curve. The line has the curve, the curve, curve, and then so from here you have your eye shape right here, and it goes down, and this is the width of the eye. Okay, and because of the angle, we can't see this eye as much as this eye. Same for this one. This eye is at a different angle up here. So then from there, we also have the pupil, bringing it down. Okay, for this one right here, we have our spherical shape. We have our line coming down that shows the center. Here is our nose line. Here is our eye line. I should have done the eye line first. The mouth line. And you know, this kind of changes from person to person, but this is just to give you a good idea of where things should be placed, and then you can alter it and change it as you go and as you look at a reference, such as yourself, which you're going to do another self-portrait. All right, so then this one would be an angled down. So this person is kind of not looking straight on, but kind of at an angle. Okay, and that just gives you an idea. All right, as soon as you are done drawing in your lines, like these ones here, you can go back in and like re-ink them if you'd like, and color them in. And then we're not really seeing the whole ear on this one. We might see the whole ear on this one. A lot of you made some really cool ears, and you really paid attention to what they look like. And I could tell. But we would only see like the side of the ear, kind of like at an angle. This one right here, we would see the entire ear because we're looking at it at an angle. Okay. If you are interested in making different hair designs for these, go for it. Whenever I am drawing in hair, especially in the very beginning stages of a drawing, I'm just sectioning it out. So just the basic shapes that I see. I'm not drawing every strand, every single strand. So yeah, I'm gonna be re-inking these. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, and then you can see my final drawing in a few minutes. All right, so like I said, they don't have to be in that much detail, but I do want to see the guidelines put on here. So remember, I would like your basic oval shape. I want this center line, this other center line. Okay, so it's halfway from the top of the head to the bottom of the head. Then I would like the nose line, which would be a halfway from the eye to the chin line. And then the lip line, which would be the nose to the chin line. Okay, so I need those. I also would like the eyes to be evenly spaced out. So if like I take this eyeball out, I could put it in between the eyes right here, and I can also take this eye out and put it on here. So basically you're going to give enough room for 5 eyes that go across, but you're going to be giving the person 2 eyes. Okay, does not have to be super detailed with that. And then the nose line has to be, the nose width needs to be the same as the eye. All right, and then the lip line goes from where the pupils are. So I need those 2. So please keep that in mind when you're doing your drawing. I need 6 of these, so 6 heads. They could be made up, or you can look at references online. I made these ones up, and I just played around with the hair and maybe even some of the emotions. You bring that eyebrow down like this, looks a little bit sad. Make your portraits have any other types of emotions if you wish. Spend at least an hour on this. If you'd like to spend more, like 2 hours, that would be great. Don't spend any more than 2 hours on it. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing your proportional human faces. All right, lastly, before we go, I need to make sure that you understand that you need to submit this drawing or set of drawings up into Google Classroom before the end of Sunday. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.